What's up, people? I am live. The cat is here. The cat is here, man. This nice, beautiful Sunday. Got another, guess what, man? Another CGC unboxing. That is right, man. Another CGC unboxing. What came in? What books are they on? We don't know. So we're going to find out after this. How's everybody doing, man? I'm expecting a lot of people to come on because, it is Memorial Day weekend. It is 4-day weekend for a lot of people, not for me. I get to go back to work tomorrow on Memorial Day. My luck. But it is what it is. It's all good. So hope everybody's enjoying themselves out there. So, before anybody knows I go live, let's go through the shout outs. I like to promote the people. Always promote my man, the master presser himself, man, Erod 212, Express Comic Book Pressing Services, guys. Use the word code 10, get 10% off. You can find him on his Instagram at ExpressCBP. You can email him at expresscbp@yahoo.com, guys. He also has a website up, which is also called expresscbp.com. So definitely check him out. He can submit your books to CGC, CBCS, both, either one, whatever you prefer, for clean presses. But don't forget to use the word code 10. 10% off, and don't forget to tell them the cat has sent you. What is up next? GeekySweatshirt.com, guys. Here you can use the NY Warriors code, get 10% off on our website. But you know what? You can also find the New York Warriors merchandise. That's right, man. You want to get a T-shirt, the New York Warriors logo on it? This is where you can go and get that stuff, man, and get anything with their logo on there. But you can also find Lord of the Long Box merchandise on the same website. But the New York Warrior code 10 gets you 10% off an entire website. So definitely check them out. My girl Angie's still on the move, moving from New York to PA. But once her website's up, man, we'll get down to those codes on there. Heroes, Halls of Heroes Collectibles, guys. Go to Heroes, hallsofheroescollectibles.com, guys. Use BLC646 and you will get 10% off. That is right. BLC646 and you will get 10% off. So go over and check them out. What is up? What is taking so long? Excuse me. What is taking so long for us to get Spidey Parlor Tumblers to 450 subs? He was at 450, dropped back to 449 to 448. YouTube's great doing stuff like that to everybody. I bet everybody has stories of that. But guys, the link is below. Let's get him to 450 subs. You know why? Because once we do that, we're going to be doing some giveaways. That's right, man. Ain't that would be a great gift around summertime, so we can send out some personalized tumbler, coffee mug, or whatever items that he does. So it'd be great. But let's get him to freaking 450 subs, and then move on to the next milestone, which will be 500. You can find him in his IG at Spidey_Powder_Tumblers. Man, definitely check out. He's always doing great giveaways. He does great work. So definitely check them out. What's coming up next, man? Giveaways, man. We're talking about giveaways. The Spidey Powder Tumblers. Here's another one, man. You're going to Heroes Con? Do you like Batman? Do you like Legos? Do you like free stuff? This is what we got going on. But you know what? I just got a special guest. Was popped in, and he just popped right back out. But hopefully he come back in. But if you go to Heroes Con, there's a link for this. All right. Only people who are going to Heroes Con. The reason why is because you get this handed to you from me to you. You get to meet me, and you get this free gift at Heroes Con. When's Heroes Con? It's coming around the corner. It's in June. It's almost here. Time's going to be up soon. Don't delay. Get in on it. I know there's a lot of people Heroes Con, but I can tell you right now, not a people have entered yet. So you have a great chance of winning. All right? So definitely check them out. You know what? We got more giveaways. My man Brooklyn Born 718 has donated this champion number 1 9.6 white pages. Okay, the link for this one is the free giveaway number 27. All right, follow rules on there and enter to get this. I will be picking the winner of this. I didn't set a date, but I'm going to probably set the date just before the Heroes Con giveaway, just in case a person at Heroes Con wins it. So this way I can take it with me and hand it to you at Heroes Con. So don't, regret not getting into this, because there's not too many people entered on this either. So you got great chances of winning. And you know what else? Super chats. That is right. I'm bringing back the super chats anytime I do a live video, even on this one or any other live video. If you give a super chat, you will be entered to win this, a Grogu Star Wars Black Series action figure. Okay. Only ship in the United States, guys. But again, guys, even for the free giveaway 27, even if you're from Canada and even if you're from overseas, you can still enter. Okay, if you win, you can send it as an AOK for anybody in the state. So yeah, you can still play. Why not? And send an AOK. So you can send an AOK if you win this. All right, the Grogu. You can also send it as AOK on that 27 free giveaway. So giveaways. It's never ending here at the Cat's Lair. Giveaways. All right, never ending. And let's go into the chat. I always like to say hello from where I'm from. Pennsylvania is where I'm at. It is beautiful out here. It is awesome. My man, Brooklyn Born 718 says BLC Pound. Yo, be it Brooklyn Born. I might be an extra day in New York this coming week. Probably, I don't know if it's Wednesday or Thursday. One of those 2 days I'm going to be available in New York. If you want to hang out, let me know which day, because I will be at the dentist. I have a dentist appointment in Thursday morning. So it's either Wednesday or Thursday. All right, so let me know. We got Jeff G's in the house. Says meow meow from Ohio. BLC. Jeff G, I didn't know you was from Ohio. Actually went through Ohio to get to Chicago to C2E2. So that was my first time I was ever in Ohio. Went right through it though, but you know, and went from there from Indiana to Illinois, man. But you know, Jeff G's in the house. We got J2 Comics is here. It says, "What's up, everybody? What you doing, man? How you doing? How everybody's doing?" I hit you up. Thursday could work. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. There you go. All right. So got 5 people here. So yeah, man. Hope everybody's enjoying their days. I hope everybody's off, except me. I got to work tomorrow. I hate doing the midnight. They got me on the midnights. It's horrible. I don't feel like myself. It is tough working straight through nights. It's the most horrible thing I've experienced in my life. I've done it when I was younger in the company, which, you know, when you're younger you could deal with it, but when you get older, you know, it's really horrible when you was on steady days and then they stick you back on nights. So none I can do until it's seniority wise, until I get back on days, because they shorten up the day shift, and I didn't make the cut. A lot of people didn't make the cut, so it wasn't just me. It affected a lot of people. So that's that. So hope you're enjoying your day. So Mississippi, yeah, it does. It is horrible because it's like me being home for like just a day and a half. Got home late, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, with the traffic and everything. Slept all day, and then here I am one day, and then tomorrow I have to go back to New York. We met at Matt hats. Got a new hat. That's right. Got a new color Matt hat. That's right. My man J2 Comics says, what do? I deal with the electricity in New York City. And our busy season's coming because when the heat goes up, we basically they don't even let us go home. Because you never know what happens during the summer. You know, 90-degree weather is like the most scariest thing for the electric company, because everybody's using their power, electric, you know, washes, computers, and you know, it is what it is. And that's our busy season. So, okay. So I got back some books that I got pressed for my man Erod 212, the master presser. That's right. I got the books back. Slow going. I do have another shipment of books from Erod that just sent to me, which I have not done a video yet, because I usually do these videos because of the fact you hear horror stories that people think they didn't get their books back, or they didn't, you know, some defect was on a book that wasn't there and now it's there. But I like to do these videos, so this way I look back to make sure what the defects that you see now are the same defects that you see when you get them back, so you know it's your book. So you know, it's pretty good. BOC's Electro. Yeah. Okay. So I always go back to my video when I do these unboxings. My man Scafar. I would think the winter seasons will be bruiser, with the appliances and furnaces being power outages. Nah, it's the other way around in New York. It's summertime, 90-degree weather because of the fact with the heat going on so bad. The transformers, the lines, and everything out in the sun and the heat, it burns up. And trust me, let me tell you something. I've been in holes where the secondary is where it feeds, your houses and buildings and stuff, which I don't touch. Thank goodness. I deal with the high voltage stuff. They've actually get so bad that you can hear it vibrating. That's how bad it is. So, but for me, which I use with high voltage, is more serious because the secondary is coming from the high voltage. Basically, that's how it works. It's the same way as, think of it as water. Think of it, the ocean, of course, as being the biggest. That's those big ass humongous power lines that you see off the highways. They go for miles and miles off. That's the ocean. Okay. Then the oceans, you bring it down, into like rivers, which is like the second closest, feed, but it's still strong. And then you get those little small stream creeks. The stream creeks is the one that feeds like your house. So as you can see, for like being like water going down, the same thing. So we're in the middle. I basically work in the middle, which is like the rivers. The high voltage is the rivers. So it steps down from those big high voltage that comes from, across the land, feeds down, and then goes down into the secondary, which feeds your houses. So imagine one of our feeders, popping and not working. That puts a strain on the secondary, and you don't want that to happen. And that's when it gets crazy. When that thing starts to pop, less and less of feed, water, you could say, getting fed. So you want to try to keep that water running as much as you can. So it's tough. People run the ACs all day. Hey, listen, it is what it is. What kills me was if you ever go shopping, like in some stores have their doors wide open and the cold air, the AC is blowing. And what that does is people walk by and they feel the cold air and it's hot outside. It makes them want to go in. So they're actually wasting electricity with the cold air without keeping it in and keeping the AC at a lower temperature. They just waste it, but they don't care. We constantly tell people to try to save energy. Nobody really cares a damn. They say, I pay for it. I could do whatever I want. Nice lesson. Yeah. It basically, that's how it really works with electricity. The secondary, feed the houses, that gets fed from somewhere else. And then of course I'm in the middle and get fed somewhere else. And so on. So imagine one of those big power plants that those cables that go for miles, across country. If they go down, that really affects her because that affects us and it affects everything down the chain. Yeah, it's nothing you can do about it. Some people conserve, some people don't. It's like when people tell you conserve water, don't hose your lawn too much, because we're short of water. People don't care. Some people say, I'm gonna water my lawn. I pay for my bill. I don't give a damn. There's people out there. There's nothing we can do about it. There's just ignorant people that do what the hell they want, and then you're wondering why the rest of us suffer. It is. So I hope you guys enjoying your day. I hope you saw my little. My boy Copy 801 says his trigger warning. That was my trigger warning. There you go. All right. So I forgot how many books I got. Usually I send about 10 books. All right. So let's see what I got. I don't know what the grades are. Don't remember the books, but I can tell you right now, this is a modern order. I haven't got back my economy. That's what I usually do. I usually send 2 orders in a box, safe on shipping, and the modern orders always come back quicker because it's a quicker turnaround and the economy eventually gets here. So, and they're pretty good on times now. They actually caught on times, but you've been hearing horror stories of people's labels coming on the wrong books. Now they're changing the policy about books being, I'm not saying that wrong one. Yeah. Books, if they come back cracked or something, you got a time limit, which I think is bullshit. Because your books could be here, and if you're on vacation, it is what it is. When you get here to open up your package and you got a crack, they should honor it regardless. If they don't put the label, that's their problem. But I finally got my guest. My guest is back, and put your paws together, man, all the way from down south. My man, Who That Comics is here.
What's up, BLC?
What's going on, man? I know you're getting ready for DallasCon. When's that?
Literally 2 weeks from now, I'll be in Dallas.
All right. Isn't that? I think it's around the same time as Heroes Con.
Heroes is the week after.
The week after. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear Bueller's in Texas. Yeah, I think he might be going. He might be going in that direction.
He should. They got a lot of good artists that's going to be there. Was it like a lot of the big name people that you don't see at a lot of places like what's his name, In Lee and stuff. He doesn't come to the States a lot.
Okay. All right. I met In Lee. What did I meet him? I met him at.
You probably met him at New York, huh?
Yeah, I think New York last year. Yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't go to a lot of stuff, and if he does, it's like bigger shows. Dallas is actually a big it's a major city. So
that's what I'm saying. You say Dallas, you talk about big time. The Dallas, Houston, San Antonio is like I think the three top big in Texas. So, but how far is that from you?
If I drove there, it would be like 6 hours.
6 hours, and you're driving.
I would say 6 to 8 hours. We say that 6 to 8 hours because I'm not really sure because I haven't driven to Dallas.
You never been to Dallas, or
no? I've been to Dallas. I haven't driven to Dallas.
Okay.
We've flown to Dallas for the Saints games and stuff like that against the Cowboys. So,
okay.
But like the flight is only like an hour and 15 minutes or something. Yeah, it's like a real short
flight.
Yeah. So like so we're just gonna fly there. That's why like some people ask me, man, can you bring this book for me to get signed? I'm like, dude, it's like I'm limited on the stuff I'm bringing because I'm flying.
Right.
It's like I'm not bringing that much stuff because if I was driving, it'd be different.
What's up, Phil? Yeah, what's going on? He's in the house. Yeah, I've been driving most everywhere because of the fact I don't go by myself. Usually, like I said, go my wife and my kid and my grandson. So that would be like 3, airplane tickets round trip. So doing the numbers and everything, sometimes it's just easy to drive.
Yeah.
And like you said, I bring a lot of stuff with me,
Yeah, but since Dallas is so short to New Orleans from New Orleans area, flying is actually cheaper than driving.
Really? Well,
if you get the flight early enough, if you're getting last minute flight, that's different. But if you're getting the flight early enough, it's cheaper when you add up rent. Because I'm not going to drive my car. I would rent a car, gas there and back. You got to pay for parking. We add all that up, it's more than the flight. So
yeah. I did the numbers for Chicago and I drove. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad gas wise. I only had to fill up maybe twice or maybe like 2.5, each way. Though it wasn't bad. Paying park. We didn't really drive. Once we got there, we actually left the car in the garage because the hotel was walking distance to the convention center. So I didn't have to move the car. So that saved on it. And there's always something to eat around, so it wasn't that bad, but it's tough. I even like when I went to Florida MegaCon, we drove all the way down there. That was long.
And I wouldn't have did that, but that's just that's a long, that's like if I want to go to like next year, not this year, but next year, I'm probably gonna go to Heroes.
Okay.
So that's gonna plan it out a year in advance and kind of look out. Probably gonna book my hotel like soon as they release the dates. So I'll probably have that already booked when they release the dates, but I wouldn't know if I'm gonna travel yet, because Southwest does some deals, man. It's hard to pass up, like $100 round trip.
I know for a fact. This is my second time going to Heroes Con, and I learned that booking the hotel is you try to do that right away, but technically it's actually just still cheap no matter how long it takes. So just getting your tickets to get in, which sells out quicker, especially get the VIP. The regular one 3 days, they got plenty. But it's all good. My man Scott Foss says he has a question. Says BLC driving to Florida, you must have been like 16, 18. Yeah. It was a long drive, but we stopped in North Carolina because my wife's sister was there. So we stopped for a little while, had a little dinner, talked with them, and then from there we continued on. So it wasn't bad. So
If you plan it out, it's not driving. It's not bad, regardless of where you're going. It's just you have to have that planned out, you know.
Yeah,
you gotta do your budget, your research. You know, VLC knows, and like I know, you know, like if you do it enough, you know how to kind of budget that out, and then you got to figure out who's coming with you. Because if you got little kids, you might not want to do a long drive. Like, and when I mean little kids, I want kids under 6 years old. You know, but you know, it's not bad. It's, you know, gas is not that bad yet.
Kings of Gold State, Memorial Day. What's going on?
What's up, King? What's going on, King? So yeah, I'm excited about Dallas. My first convention outside of my state.
Oh,
I was supposed to start doing that like 2 years ago. But if you remember what happened 2 years ago, we all were like COVID lockdown, unless you were an essential worker like me and BLC, we had to work.
Yeah, my job didn't slow down at all.
It actually picked up.
It did. Actually, I got through like because they had massive security. In New York, like they wouldn't let anybody go like through Midtown Manhattan unless you was you know, an important worker or whatever, and you had to show your ID to get through. It was crazy, and I got through all that stuff with no problem. But people getting turned away, like they had to go the long way and stuff. It was just
crazy. So it was like yeah. But I was supposed to do that, start that, going to different cons like 2 years ago, and so this is like my first year doing it. So yeah, so it's gonna be but next year I'm probably gonna see how Dallas is. If Dallas is really good, I'll have to keep it on the menu because the distance. If it's as good as I'm thinking it's gonna be, and a few people that I'm gonna be hanging out with there, that's probably gonna always stay on the like going to that convention, especially since it's right there. So I don't have to always fly. I could drive right. And knock it out like, and not even like I could get to Dallas probably faster than I would get off of work. Let me say it like that. So that I'll probably keep that one on the menu. I'm always going to do the New Orleans Fan Expo. I'm trying to get people to come down. Like
I'm trying to go to like all different places. So one day I'm probably going to be in New Orleans. One day I'm going to be Dallas. One day I'm Cali, because I've never been to any.
Yeah, it's a good way to travel, see the United States, and you get to do something that you like doing as well. So it's like you get to knock out two things at once.
But
so
like next year by myself either, because I'm going to meet people at these cons from YouTube. So it's like you have people, even though you don't know them yet, you're gonna meet people, hang out and talk and have a good time. So it's not like you're gonna go there, you don't know anybody, just gonna walk around and shop. No, it's not like that. You know?
Yeah. So next year probably Heroes, Dallas, and New Orleans, and then 2025 will be New Orleans, Dallas, and something else that are Heroes. Because I want to mix it up. You know, I'll probably hit up 3 a year, and I'm probably gonna hit the same 2 every year. Right. But it all depends how good Dallas is. Let me say it like that. Yeah. I'm not going wood saying, you know, but yeah, that's the plan. I might expand it to after 2023, maybe do more than 3, but we'll see. It all depends on how things go, but yeah, so far, so you know, I'm excited. I'm excited to meet Tony Sanders. Me and Tony, I meet up him first time. Oh, cool. I already met Yahweh at New Orleans. He came to New Orleans.
Okay.
But he's gonna be there. I think, like you said, Bueller might be there. I know Splash Page Comics. I think he's gonna be there.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a good little few people I'll probably gonna run into.
Yeah, because I had to choose, you know, because this year they put C2E2 at MegaCon the same freaking weekend.
That was ridiculous.
And there was tons of, I saw a lot of videos of people packed at MegaCon. They were there like crazy. And I did MegaCon already, and I was gonna go, but when I found out C2E2 was on, and I'm like, well, I've never been to C2E2, so I said, let me go to C2E2. Because I'm trying to do, you know, at least go to places I haven't been to. So C2E2, I crossed it off the list. I've been there. It's a great con. I would love to go there again. But again, another con off my list, man. I went to Terrific Con. I went to Baltimore Con, Heroes Con, C2E2, Mega Con. I'm just knocking them off the list. And every time I go, let me tell you something. I've been having a ball, man. It is so great to go to these cons and stuff and meeting people. Every time I cannot complain about not one con that I've gone to that I did not have fun.
Yeah. So that's the exciting part. That's the exciting part. Like me, I'm just saying, I'm like, I want to just hang out with people, meet people, and like I don't even. I haven't gone to a convention since like 2019 to actually look for comics. So it's like now it's just go get some signatures, get some CGC, stuff get submitted, and then meet people, hang out, and do stuff like that. So that's kind of like what I've been up to, because like I've noticed like it's not really deals. You gotta really hunt.
Yeah.
And you can't go to big conventions if you want deals on comics. You gotta
a little overpriced. Even though you might find something that you haven't seen in a while, that's something rare. That might be something different. You might you probably want to pull a trigger because you might not see it again.
Yeah. It's like like the first Brainiac. Like I'm throwing out a book that you don't see a lot. Yeah. Like the first Brainiac, you'd be like, oh man, I haven't seen that book even online. You're like, you're like, oh, I might have to get it. That stuff like that, that you'll see at conventions, but even then you got to be mindful when you buy it, because you got to watch the prices. But those are the type of books that I would buy more so at a convention, because you don't see them online or Instagram. So it's like, man, it's not that it's super expensive. It's just that it's rare.
Decisions, like the toughest thing, because what do you think you do? Well, first of all, let's say Comics by the Bay is in there. It says BLC, who that? What's up, man? Hey, comic family, thank you for coming by. Nice to have you here. Again, it's so hard because what do you do? Do you like look? You know how it is when you go to a booth and you're checking out books. Should I buy it now? Should I check the other booths? I mean, then you go to the other booths and you look around. You go like, all right, I think I'm gonna go buy. The time you go back, it was too late. Somebody beat you to it. It's so tough. Do you wait on the last day where you try to get the last deal? Because the dealers don't want to take the books back. They try to make that last deal on the last day. So it depends how you play it. You got Chef. What's going on? So what's up, BLC? Who that, man? Nice to have you there. Hope
if you make them, I've noticed you make a good cash offer, regardless on what day it is, they'll take it, because they don't want to take. Friday is the only thing different between Friday and Sunday is the day has changed. They still don't want to bring those books back on Friday compared to Sunday. It's all together. So if you have the cash and the offer is fair, most likely they'll take it. Or even if it's a little bit under than what they want, if it's cash, they'll take it. So it's like, it's kind of cash is king, what I've noticed with that stuff. So it's like, I've been writing my little list down of all the people I want to meet signature wise, and I'm like, I know, right? Pricing, like, it's like pricing.
That's what kills me, because that's like my first day. Whenever I go to any con, when I get my signed books, this is the first thing to get out of the way, because the lines get longer.
My plan is to do that Friday.
It's not that bad, but Saturday, how Saturdays get. Saturday's like the most worst day, because everybody comes in probably sold out.
Friday, if long as all of the people who are there supposed to be there, like they said they are, Friday I'll be able to get 90% of everything I need to get signed. And the only reason it's not 100% is because Rosario Dawson's not showing up till Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, she's gonna be there?
Yeah, she's gonna be there Saturday and Sunday. So I got to get the Clone Wars signed, but I gotta get out of sign. So so that's the only person that it's on my list that I want to get signed. She doesn't arrive till Saturday. Now they got other people, like I would love to meet John Berthal, or like what's his name, Vincent D'Onofrio. Those guys are gonna be there Saturdays, just Saturday, and I think Punisher's gonna be there Saturday and Sunday, but. I don't have nothing for them to sign, so if I find something, I'll probably do something. But everybody else, like artists, I can all get all that done Friday. The Clone Wars group who did a voice acting for Clone Wars, I can get them all done Friday, because they're there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Right. So it's like I'll be able to get almost everybody done Friday. So Saturday there's gonna be, besides Rosario Dawson, there's gonna be just walking around, looking at stuff, digging. I could be able to do what I really want to do.
Exactly.
And the good thing is CGC, I know with Capture Collectibles, they've done it. I'm pretty sure CGC is not going to wait in the line with you. So I'm probably going to be able to cut the line to get stuff signed. Because I know with Capture, we were able to just like, hey, we're paying for a service. Like, I don't have an hour to wait with you in the line.
Right.
Hey, so that's how they work with Capture. So if Capture could do it, I know CGC is going to do it. They're not going to be like standing in the line where Rosario Dawson for an hour or two with you. Just wait, wait.
Well, usually they've been pretty good up here, CGC. Like most of the time, when you get to a line like that, they usually already have a person there, signing people, and they're like, oh, listen, we got another guy, and they drop you off and they pass you on to that guy, and he already has people online, so he just has to wait a couple more people and then take you. So, they're pretty good with that. Sometimes it all depends, how many people are online and stuff like that. But I went to see 2E2, and my wife wanted to get a signed autograph from Chris Evans. And Chris Evans was charging $250. He was charging $250 for signatures and $250 for photos. So I told my wife about it a long time ago when I saw T2E2. Yeah, she said she wanted to. Yeah, she's gonna do it, but she didn't have the money. So then I kept going on the website and just letting you know that Friday sold out. So I'm looking on. It said there's one left on Saturday or something. I said, do you want it? She was like, I don't know. The next day, Saturday was sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was only Sunday left. I said, you want to get some or you're not? Because the way this is going is, and I want to leave early on Sunday. Now I can't because she decided to take Sunday in the afternoon. That what was left. So she did. She got it. And this wasn't an autograph. The autographs were sold out. This was for a photo.
Wow.
So she got the picture with him, at least, met him and stuff like that. So she was thrilled with that. So I just found out that Chris Evans is going to be in New York Comic Con in October. And guess what my wife said? As soon as it gets up, get me that autograph.
Get an autograph.
Get me that autograph. Schedule me that autograph. As soon as it goes on sale and get it. I was like, well, honey, first of all, I have to buy a pass first because that's gonna
get the pass and then let me get the ticket. I can't buy the autograph ticket without the pass.
Yeah, the passes are not up for sale yet, but the last time I went to New York Comic Con, which was last year, they sold out. The 4-day pass sold out. And then days were sold out. You couldn't even get like day passes. They were selling out. There was people out in front trying to buy like anybody who was selling so they could sell it. That's how bad it was. I bought 3 out of the 4 days passes or whatever. I went 2 days and I gave one of my passes to my daughter. So she wanted to go. So she went on the last day on Sunday. So I let her go. She was like her first time New York Comic Con, so she was all happy about that. But so this year, as soon as it goes on, I gotta buy the ticket. And once I do that, then I said I'm gonna book you the autograph so you can get the autograph. She's got the shield. She wants to get the autograph.
Yeah, get a shit. Yeah.
And she was all thrilled. I said, all right, I'm gonna do what I can. But
that's like me. Yeah.
But I wouldn't have thought he would have sold out for $250. And he sold out all 3. He sold out before the con even started. You couldn't even get an autograph or photo from Chris Evans before C2E2 even hit. He was sold out on all 3 days. There was nothing for you to get. That was amazing.
And I wonder how many they had. That's the thing I would love to know. How many was the limit? Like per day? Like was it 1,000, 2,000?
Well, this is how it worked. On Sunday. On Sunday they had a monitor in the front, and it was timed and it was by groups. My wife was in a group, not like this is your set time. No, let's say it was
group 3.
And there was like at least 30 to 40 people per group. And it was like almost every hour there was like another group and another group and another group. They just had it like the way they had it was like standing in line here. All right, everybody goes in this line. All right, boom, boom, boom. And once you get behind the curtain, put your bags here, go in here, going through this curtain, get your photo, go back, get your picture, go. Boom, one after the other, non-stop. And remember, he had to take time from the photos to go to the booth to sign. So there was like, breaks. And now he went from one place to the other. It was mayhem. But the way he ran it, we wasn't even on that line that long. I swear to God, it took us, the time he called us, to get through the whole thing, 15 minutes.
So they had it super organized. That's good.
Super organized. They call because they had other people. They had different lines for different photo ops. So they said, all right, this person at this time, please come through here, line up here. You go on this line. They had everything lined up. They had people telling you to go. Yo, they had it organized. Yeah. Nobody arguing it, and it was one after the other.
That's what I'm kind of wondering if I should buy more Rosario Dawson stuff early. That's the only one I can buy early. Like all the other people, you can't get. Yeah, I could buy her tickets now to get autographs.
She's believe it or not, she's up there. She's
up there now because of the Star Wars.
I would get tickets just to be on the safe side because I didn't think Chris Evans was going to sell out, and he sold out before even the show started, and I was like shocked.
The only thing that's helping me out because they got Hayden Christensen and they have a few other people that are Star Wars people were like way like, oh, I want this person more. So it's like, all right, Hayden Christensen's taking that heat off of Rosario. Because he's only going to be there one day, I think one full day. I think he's there Saturday, and he's doing a nighttime, like an evening with Hayden Christensen, Q&A thing.
I don't think Chris Evans doing all 4 days either. I think he's only doing 2, so that's going to be limited.
Yeah, so
that thing's going to make it even harder. So only 2, because at C2E2 he did all 3 days, but here I think he's only doing 2. I think he's doing Friday and Saturday. I think, not quite sure. And again, that's all if he shows up, that he doesn't get, sick or whatever the case may be. Right now he's supposed to show up. But
yeah, that's the only reason why I hadn't bought him, because I don't want people to cancel last minute and I gotta fight by getting my damn money.
Well,
back.
I can't take a chances. We already missed them, at C2E2. I have to at least put money down. Says, all right, autograph, boom.
You gotta be there. Yeah, that's gonna be a good experience.
Not only do I have to get a ticket for myself, I have to get a ticket for her because she wants to go. She wants to be there while he signs a meet again. So I have to do that too. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be great.
You already know how much you're gonna spend before you even walk through the door.
Exactly. That's what killed me for C2E2, because anytime I've gone to a con, my wife goes with me, but she only goes for like a day, and because of my grandson. They go around, they look around, he buys some stuff, and then she takes off because she goes like shopping, she does whatever she wants. C2E2 was the first time she went to all 3 days and spent money. She went and spent money. I gave her money, here's some cash and whatever, and she went and she had a great time. And this was the first time she enjoyed herself all 3 days at the con. And I'm like, this is the first time I'm going home broke. I have no money left over. I always leave a con with money in my pocket, always.
Yeah.
This time didn't happen.
I always do too. Like even going to New Orleans Fan Expo, I was like, I always leave with money in my pocket, because I don't never spend it all. Bro. But it's gonna be interesting because my daughter and my wife are coming to Dallas, but they're only coming for Friday.
Okay.
That's why it's like I told her, Friday is gonna be busy, so we're gonna be running because I'm trying to get these autographs at CGC. So which I should get done in a couple hours, because even though if I want to do so much on Friday. But Friday being not as busy, I should be able to get it all done in a couple hours. So hopefully I can enjoy at least a couple hours. I always
need to sing you the first day, get it out. Always. Yeah. Because sometimes a nightmare, like a New York Comic Con, I try to do that and it didn't work out the way I wanted. First of all, Greg Capullo didn't show up at his
I remember you doing that story. He showed up late.
Then the second day he was late. He wasn't in the beginning of the morning. I'm like, yo, when this guy is gonna show up? It just killed me. I was like, oh man, this would have been done already. You're killing my mojo here, but we'll see. So
I'm excited. I'm excited though.
I posted on IG my signed books from C2E2. If you guys didn't see, it was only 6 books.
I saw them. Yeah, I saw you when you unboxed them, but I looked at them.
Yeah. I like to make Mayhew that he killed it. He just killed it on that Wolverine book. I'm sorry, I just love that book.
I sent Mayhew because he's not going to be in any conventions that I'm going to, but I sent Mayhew something to get signed, the X-Men X-23 variant he did.
Okay.
So it's going to be at CGC. So, but yeah.
All right, so guys, so while who that's doing his thing, talking with his family and everything, we're here because we got off topic for CGC books that I got back. Again, we don't know the grades. We don't remember the books, but we're going to be showing the books and grades on the show. We always play that guessing game. So while he's there doing his thing, I'm going to highlight myself. I'm going to show the first book that I pulled out of the box. All right. This is Amazing Spider-Man. This is issue 362, but it is the second printing. How do you know it's the second printing? Because the background is all gray. All right. The original book, the first printing is yellow, which I just happen to have over here. I'll show you what the cover looked like of the first printing. You can see the difference. See how that one's all yellow? Yep. That's the yellow one. That's the first printing. This is the second printing. All right. Carnage, Venom, Human Torch appearance, silver metallic ink cover. As you can see, second printing. We're going to go across. And, of course, I'm going to show you the video of what I predicted on this book. Hopefully, what it comes back. Hopefully, it comes above the grade. As you can see, no ticks, no dog ears. It's a really nice copy. We got Jigs Kingdoms in the house. What's up, Jigs? How you doing? All right, here's the back. Back looks good. You guys can start sending your guesses of what you think the grade is going to come out as. And I will be going to the video and see what I predicted, you know, the price range of the book. See, that's the key when you're guessing on these books, what grades. It's what you paid for, what you expect, what you paid for, and hopefully they come back higher or around what you're looking for the money that you dished out. Last thing you want to do is dish out a lot of money for a book that don't meet your grade and came below, and you actually spend your money for nothing. My man J2 already jumped the gun at 9.8. That'd be nice. What's up, fellas? So I'm gonna go to the video and show you what I thought it was. Hold on 1 second. All right, you guys see that? See the video, and I will play it and see what I say. Don't have, and I had the same issue 362, but this is the second printing with the gray background.
This is where I just got the book. As you can see, this one had a price tag of $35.
But again, I didn't pay 35. I paid less. So let's take a look.
I paid less. I just got them back from Erod.
Again, $35. I would definitely would be saying that this is definitely more high than a 7. So I pay less than that. So I would say 8. I'm gonna go with an 8.
Okay, there you go, guys. That's my prediction. 8. You saw the price tag of the book. Was less than $35. It was $35 price tag, but I paid less. So my man J2 says a 9.8. So again, I'm happy with. Again, you saw the price tag. 8 or higher is what I'm hoping it comes back as. I'll show you the book. I'll highlight again. Guys, take your guesses one last time. This is the second printing of issue 362. Came out in 1992, guys. All right. And remember, guys, it was pressed. So just to get the best grade you can get out of a book for second printing. All right. So we got a 9.8 from J2. All right. We got an 8.5 from Jigs. We got a 9.2 for Phil. All right.
I'm going to say a 9.4, but I'm going to have to go BLC.
Yeah.
We got to run some errands for Dallas.
All right. Hold on.
We're going to we got to get some more stuff for Dallas. So I do appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. I'm going to be watching on my phone and do my guesses, but I'm going to say 9.4 in this one.
Okay.
But we definitely got to do this again, BLC, and talk about conventions and stuff like
definitely.
that.
Well, one day I'm going to be in New Orleans, man. I'm going to put that on the list, man.
Oh, hey, it's going to be a good time, even if it's not New Orleans and it's Dallas, but we're going to figure it out. But yeah, we got to do this again on either channel and just talk about the conventions in 2023 or something, see how the experience was so far and how it changed from the last couple years, with everything processing. But I do appreciate you, appreciate everybody else. I'm going to get in the wife car and drive the wife before she gets mad. If anybody's married or been married, know what I mean, because I got literally probably 30 more seconds or she's going to leave me and I'll be in the doghouse. But I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks for coming down.
Later.
Yo, you're true, man. You married, brother. You gotta run, man, when the wife wants you, when the wife wants you. So thank you for that for coming down. So once again, 9.8, 8.5, 9.2 for Phil. So again, you saw my video. I'm hoping for an 8 or higher. So let's see. Oh, and who that said 9.4. So here we go. What we got back. 9.6 white pages, almost a 9.8. Don't know. Again, I do not know if this was 9.8 material from what I saw the book, but Erod must have pressed the crap out of this book because it looks really, really good to get to a 9.6 from when I bought the book. You know, again, it was less than $35 second printing. And the good thing is that the 362 first printing I have is also a 9.6. So I got a 9.6 on the second printing and a 9.6 on the first printing. So that'll match. Now you see J2 said thank you so much. And Jake Simpson says awesome. Yeah. So shout out to Erod, man. He did one hell of a job pressing this book to get to a nice 9.6. Again, you know, can't go wrong. Like I said, the way I do my shopping is I don't spend big bucks, because lots of times you get disappointed or you spend a lot of money and it doesn't come the grade that you're looking for. I rather spend less and hope that what I find grade wise goes up, which makes my money that I spent valuable. So, but you saw the price tag on this one, and I paid less than that, of course, and I got a 9.6. So yeah, is this a winner? Yes, it is. So chuck one up. I'll take that. That's one. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. All right, stick my hand in the box. Again, it's 10 books. I have no idea what's in the thing. It was all pressed. So here we go. And next book up. Ooh, nice classic Detective Comics Batman 566, and what it says, newsstand edition, and it is a newsstand edition. All right. Again, it's gonna be tough with the black, but looks like there's no dog ear. The corner looks good. Top looks good. The corner looks good. Really, really doesn't look that bad. I had this book for a little while. I figured let me send it in because I really don't have too many of the DCs. As you can see, there's a lot of Marvel, but I figured this was it's not really a key book either, but it's one of iconic covers. So let's check out the back. Looks good. Very nice copy of the Detective Comics, which I don't really have too much slabs, but I figured this was such a great looking cover. I said, let me send it in just for the hell of it. So you guys can take your guesses on the grade of that, and I will check out the videos of what I thought the grades were when I got them from Erod. Give me 1 second, and I will share the screen. All right, and again, always take a photo. You know, the room, the cover book. So I'm gonna get this graded. This is Detective Comics 566. As you can see, 75 cents, and this is the classic Batman, the room, the Prowl gallery cover. So as you can see, there's no price tag on here, so I'll be happy with a 7. Again, when I go hunting for books, newsstand. All right, so there you guys go. You heard what I said. 7. Again, that's my go-to grade when I go shopping. And you know, you gotta have a grade and a price that goes with the grade. So this way, when you get it pressed and you get them back, you know if you're ahead of the game or not. And that's my grade. 7.5 is my grade, because 7.5 it's a very fine copy, very good copy. So you know, it's a good grade. So paying wise. So what do you guys think on this book? I said a 7. Again, I didn't pay much. It's, you know, it's not a key book, but it's a great iconic cover. Again, really no ticks, really no dog ears. So this is a very beautiful looking book. All right, so we got a J2, says an 8.5. Okay, 8.5. We got one 8.5. I said 7 or higher. Let's see if anybody else wants to take a guess. I'm gonna keep showing the book so you guys could see. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the book too? Let's see what you guys got to say. Again, this is a newsstand copy. Classic Batman. I love that Batman logo. That's just, you know, that just screams out Batman on every book. This is, don't get confused, this is the Detective Comics run of the Batman. There is a Detective Comics run and a Batman run. All right. That's another thing. Let me ask you people a question. which one would you rather prefer to collect? The Batman run that says Batman or the Detective Comics of Batman run? Which one would you prefer? All right, that's a question out there that you people can answer. So so far J2 is the only one that guessed on the book on 8.5. All right, so I'm just gonna give it one more second, just show the book, wait for see if anybody else wants to take a guess on this grade. You saw the video, I said 7 or higher, we got an 8.5. So here we go. I'm gonna do a countdown to 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. 9.2 white pages. I love it when it says white pages. I will take it. 9.2 is near minus. So that's a beautiful thing for a book which is not expensive, but it's hard to get in a 9.2, and I did get the newsstand copy. So that is a awesome pick. Again, not a key book, but iconic cover book. I don't have too many of the DC Batman, so I'm really glad to get this. 9.2 is like I said, man, I can deal with that. That's a PC or PC books. So I'll take that. So I think that was pretty cool. All right. So far that's 2 books, and 2 out of 2 grades are higher than I want. So that's really good. So let's see what the next book is. So we had an Amazing Spider-Man, and we had a DC book. Pretty different type of rare collection going in. J2 says he's hearing fires, and he's saying nice, man. I know, right? Not bad, man. They'll go out there hunting. And let's check out the next book. All right, this is a little different here. G.I. Joe. This is with Snake Eyes and the Transformers. This is issue 140. Let's see what it says. Megatron appearance, Optimus Prime, and Bumblebee cameo on the last page. This book came out in 1993. American Hero 140. If you guys don't know, the G.I. Joe run, I believe from 125 to 153 is the last issue. Those numbers are really hard to get. They really because of the print count. They really didn't make too many copies. And if you can find these, this is of course is the direct, but they also came in newsstands. Newsstands probably what you really want at this point in time. But let's see what it shows. There you go, the corner, no dog ears. Looks all right. Looks good. I can't remember where I got this book from. You can see that. All right. Looks okay. Staple looks like it's a little bent. Doesn't look straight. It looks, like I said, nice, really copy. There's Cobra Commander with Megatron right there. You know, nice. Right. I do have some G.I. Joe books, but the G.I. Joe books that I got graded are like the real low numbers, like number 1 and number 21. If you guys don't know, the 21 is a silent issue of Snake Eyes. I got those, and I do have G.I. Joe number 2 graded also. So I started figuring, let me get some G.I. Joe high numbers because of the limited books. So I'll pick that up. So let's take a look at the video to see what grade I thought it was. Give me 1 second, and I will get the video up. Again, always do these videos to see your books, to make sure it's your books that you're getting back. All right, everybody sees that, and let's play the video. Some low printing numbers. And not only that, I sent in another one because that was in great condition. Issue 153 of G.I. Joe. Oh, that's the wrong G.I. Joe book. Right? And this is the well, at least you know what the other book looks like. Give me 1 second. All right, I think I got it. To get slabbed, but from what I hear is so what the low print that's in here, right? Low print run, and I do have some of this already graded, but in the low numbers in the beginning. So I decided, said, let me get some low printing ones and see what happens. So I'm getting G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. All right, with the Transformers. This is issue 140. All right. Direct edition. For Cobra Commander. Nice. So decided, get some high numbers. I got the low numbers. I mean, I got number 1 graded, number 2 graded, and issue 21 graded. So decided to slap that one. Some low printed numbers. And not only that, I sent in another one. All right. I guess I didn't predict what the grade was going to be on that. So again, like I said, when I go out buying books, 7 or higher, so I'm just gonna stick with the grade that I have picked out. So I didn't predict what it was. So to me, anything higher than 7 on this GI Joe, and these books are not easy to get because the GI Joe high numbers, they're pretty much gone on anywhere where I go. It's so rare to get them. And we got my man, Lord of Brooklyn. What's up, man? Long time you haven't been here. What's going on? So take a guess of what this grade you think it is. I didn't say it on the video, but I'm going to go the way I do my shopping. And 7 or higher, this is a PC book. Again, it is. I'm trying to complete this run. I'm trying to get to all the GI Joes, which is tough because, again, it's the high numbers are limited. And I'm here for Fancy Feast Sunday 9.6. Nice. Phil says 8.0. Okay, we got an 8.0. We got a 9.6. Again, I'm happy with a 7 or high, even though I didn't predict what the grade was. All right. And J2 Comics says 8.5. All right, so I think that's good. We got 9.6, 8.0, 8.5. I'm happy with a 7. So let's find out what we got. 8.0. 8.0. Phil nailed it. Phil got the 8.0. It is the white pages. Good. I think it should have been. Seems like there's a scratch on the cover. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. There's like a long scratch right here. It's in an angle. I don't know if the scratch, I don't know. I think it's on the inside because the scratch goes from here to all the way up to the thing. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's a scratch, but it's not cracking. So I don't know. I'll just leave it the way it is. If I have to rehold it one day, if it ever breaks, I'll send it in. So Phil says, yes, he got one. He got one. Phil stole my answer. He stole the answer? Call the cop. Reported. So 8.0, again, I said 7. I didn't predict it on the video, so I'm happy with that. Low print run, but just sort of scratched there. I don't like but it looks like it's not breaking. So I just thought if it cracks, I'll just, get it rehold it, if it ever breaks. It might never, All right, so let's go with another slab. All right, so all right, there's the G.I. Joe book that you saw. Again, this is the newsstand copy. You can see it says newsstand. So they started putting these newsstands on the labels. And as you can see, it is a newsstand. All right, so let's check it out. Again, the corner looks good. Looks good. It focuses a little better. It looks like a little tick right there. You can see it. This is going to be tough because you got that black corner there. I don't know if that's a tick in the corner there. Looks all right. So let's check out the back. All right, looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Doesn't look that bad. No, doesn't look that bad. Corner looks good. Black, the black thing. All right, no ticks there. So it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. All right, so let's go and see if I predict at least this book instead of the other one. I didn't predict. I share the screen and let's see if I said anything. Because that was in great condition. Issue 153 of G.I. Joe. All right, and this is the newsstand one. All right, looks like right there. Looks like a tick. You can see it like in the corner. And you go down. But again, newsstand. Didn't pay much. Can't remember how much it is, but you know, why not? Send that in. And okay, I must be like losing it because I didn't predict a grade on that one either on the G.I. Joes. I don't know why. 8 points guaranteed. Even Erod would admit my 8.5 is exactly right. Yeah. So again, I did not predict what this book was. I didn't pay much. I know that's what I said. Again, this is the newsstand copy. This is issue 153. I believe the last issue was 155. I said earlier I thought it was 153, but I think last issue was 155. So not only is this one of the rare books they limited a printing so less, I did grab a newsstand copy, which is probably even more rarer. At this point in time, newsstands is what you hopefully could find. So I'm happy with this. If hopefully it comes back a 7 out higher, this was gonna go on my PC. Phil says, okay, Lord, you guessed the first one 10. J2 says a 9.0. Phil says a 9.2. All right, so a lot of people saying nines. That'd be great. I would love to get this in the 9s because of the newsstand. So let's see. Did you guys, you know, let's see what it is. 7.5. Ooh, 7.5 white pages. Damn, that's low. That is low. Again, this one, like I said, I saw some ticks on this one, not like on the other one. Again, no dog ears, no nothing. Well, considering the spine, the back is black, and probably they probably hit it with spines on this one. Not good. Yeah, not good, Phil. Yeah, 7.5 newsstand edition. I would have loved this to be higher than that. I mean, I'm happy that it's over a 7, which I thought it was a corner. Yeah, you know, I don't think this is a 7.5. I think it should be slightly higher, at least maybe an 8.5. The way it looks. Or maybe they grade these higher because it was a newsstand. I do not know. But it is what it is. It's gonna go on the PC anyway, so you know, can't win them all. But again, it's a higher grade, like I said in the beginning of the video when I buy books. But this was a more modern book. But it is from 1994, so it is over 20 years old now. So basically, even though they're modern books, they've been around for a long time. So they've been around, and these G.I. Joes are hard to get. So I'm happy with a 7.5. You know, again, 7.0 or higher. You know, it is what it is. All right, so I not too thrilled, but again, price range, newsstand, I'll take it. So everything so far, I would say, is going my way. No, that was a little disappointment, but it passed. You know, sometimes you get those grades where they just barely pass, but it passed. The grader had a rough night. Yeah, probably. Why are they so hard to get? Because they limited print run. 125 to 155, the last issue of the G.I. Joe were limited print run. They did not make that many copies. And they made copies, of course, direct and newsstand. And at that time, they made more direct than newsstand. So that book, which is a newsstand copy, and near the end is 153. 155 was the last issue. So, yeah, you really don't see too many of those in high grades, and people sell them like crazy. I've been going to different cons everywhere, trust me, in every state, and I hit the G.I. Joe box, and those high numbers are pretty much all gone. There's really nothing behind them. You might find some like 118s, you know, maybe 120. Maybe once in a blue moon you might find one, but majority of them they're not there. They're pretty much empty. So here's a classic, beautiful Invaders. I'm a big, humongous Invaders fan. I got every copy of this run. So let's see. Yeah, story continues from Giant Size, Invaders #1. This book is from 1975, guys. Invaders #1. Now, if you guys know, back in the 70s, they always had these bright colors, bright yellow, orange. This one happens to be purple. I already have this book graded, so, but if I ever find them, I always try to pick up another copy. Of course, you know, if you find another copy, try to upgrade, you know. Looking nice. Battle over Britain. I love Invaders. There's the three main people: Captain America, Submariner, and the Human Torch. If you guys don't know, Human Torch, this was the first original Human Torch, not the Human Torch from Fantastic Four. He was the first one, and he was an android. And there's Submariner. Submariner was actually the first mutant, if you guys didn't know. Here we go. His back looks beautiful. Not bad for a book from 1975. Nice copy. All right. Let me find out 1 second. I gotta see what I have, because I got this grade already. Wonder what grade I have it already. That would make it a little better if this one comes up higher than that one. I'm looking it up because I got my books, and I do have this copy. All right, I already have this copy in the 8.0. Okay, 8.0. I already have. Lord says 8.5 for that left corner on the front. Left corner on the front. The left top corner or left bottom corner? Let me get the video up and hold on a second. Give me 1 second. I gotta. Okay. And the box. Then I'm gonna share the screen and classic cover. I would slab these as much as I can when I get them. But Invaders #1. All right. Try to pick these up as much as I can. Always trying to upgrade. So classic one again. 7, simple. That's what I paid. You know, again. All right, there you go. You heard me what I said. 7. My man Lord of Brooklyn says bottom left front corner. Bottom left front corner. Let's see. He says he sells something. You see anything in the bottom corner? I think he's talking about that one. That right? I don't know if that's the thing or no. I think that might be just the slab making it look like that. It's so hard to look. All right. So you saw what I said. 7. I already have an 8. So I'm hoping this is probably higher than, you know, the 8 that I have. That'll be nice. I'm already hoping that it's over 7. So if it's over an 8, that's a double win because I already got an 8. So if this comes back, let's say a 7, 7.5, or another 8, I'm still happy because I already got an 8. So what do you guys think this book came out of? All right. Great. Invaders, another book. You used to find these books back in the days, you know, dollar boxes, $2 boxes. They wasn't really expensive at all. And now people are just scooping them up. You still find them in dollar boxes, $2, you know, $5 now. But again, depending on the condition. But classic Invaders book. So if anybody, well, I already got Lord says 8.5. If anybody else wants to take a guess, what do you guys think? So Lord says 8.5. That'll be nice. If it comes back in 8.5, that's higher than my 8.0. So that's a thumbs up. So we're gonna find out in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9.2 white pages, man. Let me tell you something. I've been loving these white pages because that's a big, humongous plus instead of all white to white. Again, this book is from 1975, guys. 1975. You know what this means? This book is over 40-something years old. All right. 40-something years old, and it's coming back white pages. That's just amazing to me. And not only that, this is a 9.2. 9.2 is a near mint minus. That is a big, humongous plus. This definitely blows out my 8.0 by 2 grades, from 8.5 to 9.0 to 9.2. That is amazing. Wow. That's definitely a keeper. Oh man, we got South Paul Brad's in the house. Yo, BLC, what's going on? What's going on? Feeling me again. Nice. Very nice. That's great. Thank you so much. Oh, that makes up for that some point you got before. Yeah. I mean, you can't win them all, but all the grades are higher than what I paid for, what I'm predicting. And 9.2. This is awesome. Wow. Let me tell you something. Erod is doing one hell of a job pressing out these books, getting the grades to where you're expecting to get a little higher than you to pay for, and you're getting the most out of it. So it is pressed, and it is a 9.2. That is a nice, awesome grade. Again, when I go shopping, again, limit of the grade I'm looking for, what I'm willing to pay. If it comes back higher, I'm ahead of the game. I try not to spend money on books that you're hoping that it comes a high grade, and it doesn't make the cut. It comes below, and then you actually technically lost money. All right, so we're moving along. All right, so nice bunch of books. So let's keep going and see what else we have. Ooh, here we go, man. Nice Luke Cage king size annual #1, and this is a square bound book, guys. Square bound book. Let's see what this, if the focus is in, what it says. Come on, camera. Moses Magnum appearance in the comic. This book came out in 1976. This is Power Man Annual #1, king size. Pause. And you go. You can see back then it was 50 cents. This is a square bound book, guys. They kind of dropped the ball here because this is a newsstand, but I'm guessing only if it came in a direct. I think they put only newsstands. I'm not quite sure. If anybody could tell me if that's the way it works, if they put newsstands on the label, meaning that they have to be a direct in the newsstand for them to put the newsstand, but if the book only came in the newsstand, they don't have to put it. Let's see. Oh, who that's back? Who that? I'm back. Just listening. Good luck on the grades. Thank you. So don't get confused. There is a giant size Luke Cage Power Man that I have. Pause. But this is the king size annual Luke Cage Power Man. So it's 2 different books. I thought it was the same book because I didn't know. I forgot it was the giant size. Pause. That I was doing an upgrade, but then when I looked, I said, "Wait a minute! This says king size, and then it says giant size." So it's 2 different books. All right, it's a square bound book. Let's check out the back. So the case is a little thicker. Nice, clean background. See something like a line or something. I don't know if it looks red. You can see, it's a little, spine's a little off there. Again, this square bound book, these are tough. It looks like a little waviness there. So, all right. Lord already gave his 8.5, solid 8.5, I should say, solid 8.5. All right, so let me find hopefully I can find the book. Give me 1 second. All right. And I will share the screen. And hopefully I pick a freaking grade, because the last 2 G.I. Joe ones I didn't pick a grade. The other one, Luke Cage #1 annual. All right, the plastic bag doesn't really give it justice. Again, it's a square bound book. It's a little newsstand. I don't know if the other one's a newsstand. Again, I would say 7, but give me 1 second. Let me find out what you call see what grade I have this already in. Yeah, this is where I find out that. Oh no, wait, that's I have the giant size. Giant size. I got the giant size one. Pause. Pause. Maybe I don't have this one. Maybe I'm confusing with the giant size Luke Cage one I got. Pause. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I got there's giant size Luke Cage one and the king size annual. So I got the giant size one already graded, and this is the annual one to go. Pretty cool with it. So hopefully a 7 there. There you go, guys. And let me shut that off and take that off. So you heard what I said. 7. Again, what I paid for. Square bound books are tough. You can see that the spine on the back, 1976. Again, old time books, 40-something years old. Square bound's even harder to keep square bound, because they it's all glue, and they pretty much bend, turn. It's tough. So 7, I'm happy. Again, we got a solid 8.5 from Lord of Brooklyn. So if anybody wants to take their guess on this square bound book, Luke Cage #1, 1976. Again, I got the giant size pause, and this is the king size. Luke Cage. Luke Cage, man, back in the days, you could pick these books up all over the place in dollar box, $2. Really nobody. But now Luke Cage books in the 70s and stuff, they're not high expensive, but they're not cheap no more. You'll find these, like $5-10 boxes now. So if anybody else wants to take one guess, besides Lord, because he's got the 8.5. This is a great looking cover. Luke Cage Power Man. Again, 1976. That's 40-something years old, man. Beloved. Imagine this comes out in white pages too. So, all right, guys. So only one person is taking a guess. I got an 8.5 from Lord of Brooklyn. You saw the video. I said 7 or higher that I'd be happy with. So let's see what came out. Brooklyn Born throw his guess in there. He guessed an 8.0. Okay, 8.0, 8.5. All right. Again, I'll take that. And what did we get? A 9.4 white pages. Holy crap. That's a near mint book, boys. Near mint, square bound. Holy crap. White pages again. Y'all, this right here, this is a home run right here. This is a home run, square bound, 9.4. I'm crazy with the grade. Holy crap. 9.4 white pages on top of that. Damn. Yo, let me tell you something. This book looks way better than my giant size Luke Cage Power Man, which is a lot lower grade. Very low grade. And I got a 9.4 white pages, man, annual. Damn. Square bound too. Loving it. Oh wow. I cannot complain about this, except at some point it was a little disappointing, but they all make the grade. Broken Boy says boom. That's right, nailed it. Laura says I win by price is right rules. I won by price is right rules. You was close. Let's see. That's Cochran Close. Yes, Cochran was close. Congrats. Thank you so much. A lot of different types of titles I went through on this order. Really nothing. Just the 2 G.I. Joes were the only 2 same title one. Everything's been pretty much different on this modern order, so it's really unique to go and find different books I even had one DC book. That detective book was a classic cover, not a key, but a classic cover to get, and it was a nice way too. So let's move on. So far, this has been very interesting unboxing. All right, the Man-Thing. Pause. Number one. This one says Newsstand Edition, Origin of the Man-Thing Retold, 1979. This is Man-Thing Volume 2, number 1, guys. Number 1. Again, you can see these bright orange type covers. What you saw, you can see a tick right there. You see the tick of 1. All right. And again, you saw it said Newsstand. There's the Newsstand. Again, nice. It's a nice copy. No dog ears. Looks really good. I would hope that the colors would pop a little more, but I don't know. But that's great. And let's see the back. I sent this in because it's a number 1. It looks like some spots right there. Looks like it. There's another one there. There. It looks like some foxings. It looks like a little bit of foxing. That looks like a bend. You can see like right there's not going on across. I don't know where that came from. But it is what it is. Again, it was a number 1. It was newsstand copy, and I figured let me just send it in just for the hell of it and to have something different. Broken Boy says finally a book I owned. You got this book already in the newsstand or direct? Because this one says newsstand, so I'm figuring that had to be a direct copy. I thought it was just a classic Man-Thing cover. Pause to get done, and let me see if I can go to video. Oh, we already got Lord says 8.0 for the Man-Thing. Man-Thing 8.0. All right, pause. All right, let me see if I can find. All right, let me share the screen and see. Hopefully, I get a prediction on this book. Can do it. So I decided to grade this because it was a number 1 book. I thought it was cool. I believe I have another one somewhere. I think maybe I sent it in later. I bought another one or won it. Man-Thing number 1. Pause. 40 center. All right, let's take a look. Looks all right. Again, it's a newsstand copy, so a 7. I'll be happy with a 7. Again, these books were all right. There you go. Again, what I paid for, what I think the grade is, a 7. All right. Let's see. Oh, I'm missing a lot here. Let's see. Finally say a book 8.0. Who that says a 9.0? Brooklyn Book says 8.0. All right. So you heard my prediction. What I played. To tell you the truth, I really don't even think I paid a lot for this at all. I think I just paid a couple of bucks. I don't think I paid that much. But again, 7 high. Let's see. 9.2. Damn. Didn't get the white pages. I got off the white pages. But again, that was some foxings in the back. That's a lot of foxing. So I'm thinking that's what brought it down to a 9.2, because again, there was no dog ears, no nothing. But a 9.2, that's near minus. I bet you if this foxing wasn't on this book, that probably made a 9.4. Newsstand copy, I'll take that. Newsstand copy, 1979. I think at that time, I think it's the other way around. 1979, it should be, you want, if there was directs, that's what you wanted. You know, newsstand later on, it changes the other way around. But off white to white page is 9.2. 9.2. Man-Thing number 1. Pause. I'll take that. That's a nice grade. Nice grade. Whoever this grader is, man, I hope I get him more often. You know, except that 7.0 was the only thing didn't make it, but he's been pretty good on the other books. You know, let's see. No foxing would have been a 9.6. Yeah, maybe. It looked like a great book. I agree. It should have been a lot higher without the foxing. You can see there was a lot of foxing on it. You on a roll since the low grade? Yeah. No. Well, the whole thing has been decent, because remember, my grade when I look buying a book is 7 or higher, and the other one made the cut, so I'm pretty much still ahead of the game. I mean, it wasn't a great grade. I think it should have been slightly higher, but it didn't make it made the cut. It made the cut. All right, so a lot of different types of books I picked in this order, man. I'm just pretty much random. So let's see what else comes out on this order. Big time book here. All right, big time book. This is Transformers #1. This book came out in '84, origin the first appearance of the Autobots and Decepticons. I forgot where I got this book. This is a way better copy of what I have now. The one I have now is very, very low grade. I believe the one I have now, I could look it up. Give me 1 second, because I know I have this already. And give me 1 second. Let me see. I gotta see. No, not there. T's. I go to T's. Go to T's. Here we go. Transformers. And I have I got a 5.5, guys. A 5.5 already. I got a 5.5. So I'm gonna show you the back. Here's the back. Black cover. So definitely by just looking at this book already, this book is definitely going to beat my other copy of a 5.5, because my 5.5 is really bad. So this doesn't even come close to that book. So this one's definitely going to be higher than the 5.5 I got already. I forgot where I got this book. It's so long. So what do you guys think? Let me find the video. Give me 1 second. Maybe in the video, sometimes it tells me where I got the book. All right. Give me a second. Lord said 7.0 for Optimus. All right. 7.0. I'll be happy with this. Comics by the Bay says BLC. What is up, man? How you doing? How's everything? I got a 5. Now, I have this book already graded, but it was a very bad copy, so I got a very low grade. So I ended up getting another one. But wherever I got this, they left a little notation. It said back needs a press. Okay. I'm guessing they put a price thing on there. I think I won this or something. I don't know. But this is my second one. I definitely want to get a better grade. And it is Transformer #1. You can see the notation. It says back needs a press, key 250. All right. This looks like a lot better copy than my other one that I got. So I'm happy with if this one makes a 7. The other one is probably way lower. All right, there you go, guys. You even saw the price tag that was on there. I did pay a little more, usually a little out of my price range. But again, I didn't pay $250. I paid a little less. The reason why, I took a look at the copy. It looked better than the book I already have, which is a 5.5, and my 5.5 is really more bad. So definitely already know when I paid for this book that this book is going to go definitely higher than the 5.5. So was it worth spending a little bit of money on this? Yes, because I already know what a 5.5 looks like, because I have one, and this looks better than that. So yeah, this was spending a little more is going to get me to the little higher grade that I wanted, which was, like I said, 7. The other one I got was a 5.5. So did I make the cut? Did I make the right decision by spending a little more? Did I do my homework? According to everything I did right. But again, I'm not the one grading the book. So did the grader agree with me and make this book a 7 or higher for the book for the price I paid? So Lord said 7. Maybe he wants to change it or keep it at 7. But I would like the rest of you guys to give your opinion on this graded book. What do you guys think? Because I did spend a little extra on this. And again, I do have a 5.5 already, and this is better than a 5.5. So it's definitely not a 5.5 book. And again, I paid a little more money because I'm looking for that Transformer book to be graded 7 or higher. So if just one more person wants to take a guess, or anybody can just jump in there before I pull the trigger and see what grade it is, and see if Lord nailed it with the 7.0. Hopefully, hopefully, Transformers, another kids title book to get tough, man. Let me tell you something. Getting those Super Friends, GI Joes, Thundercats, crazy TV things is so hard to get because the kids were playing with the books back then. Softball Brad says an 8.5. Thank you. And Brooklyn Boy says 8.0. All right, so I'm feeling a little good. I'm feeling good. So we've been on a roll on this. So let's see if this is continuing on. And drum roll, another 9.2, and it is White Pages, another home run with White Pages, a 9.2. This one blows out of the water. So that means I did my homework correctly. I paid a little bit more, because I based it on the book I already had at a 5.5. This one was a lot better. Pay a little more. And did I get my 7.0 high? Yes, I did. I not even close to that 7.0. This is way up there. 9.2 near mint minus. I wish who that says a 9.2. Well, yeah, you got it, 9.2. Yeah. We got Kenneth Birds in the house. Hey, he's from Virginia. Says, hey, how you doing? Nice grade. Looking boy. Yeah. So this blows my 5.5 out of the water. Yeah. Can't go wrong. Wow. White Pages too. I mean, I've been killing it on these White Page books, man. If you guys haven't seen, a lot of my books that I've been getting back have been coming back White Pages, and that's rare. Remember, most of the times, majority of the times, you would get off-white to white. That was the main thing. You would not get White Pages a lot. Off-white to white. This book, even though, I mean, this is from 1984. So the book is close to like 40 years old. That's tough. Sopo says, killed it. Yes, I did. No, not me, man. The grader, I would say. Bill C's speaking like a high roller. Yo, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. What are a lot of numbers? If I had a lot of numbers, you think I'll be working? So you don't want my lotto numbers. So home run. Damn. All right. Again, I cannot complain on this CGC order. I'm not complaining on this CGC order. I don't know how many books we got left. It seems like 2. We got 2 left. 2 books to go, guys. 2 books to go. All right. Let's see what the next one. A lot of unique different titles here in this lot. See what else comes up. Okay, this is Ultimate Spider-Man #1. This is the KB Toys reprint newsstand edition. Book came out in 2001. This is like a cardstock type cover, I believe, maybe. I'm not quite sure. This is really, really tough to get 9.8 because of the bright red covers. All right. So I got the new edition KB reprints. I do have the #1 Ultimate Spider-Man. That one it is in a 9.8. I won that one off an auction years ago. And this is nice. I can see like a little bit in there. Again, these books are really hard to get 9.8s. So we got also. I'm happy Bill C is on a hot streak. I want to see what Uncle Roman has to say. I know, right? Uncle Roman. He always always joking around. So let me get the video of what I picked. Hold on. Okay. Let me share the screen. And here's another book that I picked up. I believe I don't have, there's other multiple copies on this one. Mm-hmm. This one, I don't think is going to make a 9.8. This one might be like a 9.6, 9.4. Ultimate Spider-Man #1. And for some reason, there's a card in it. I got to take the card out. Yeah, I took the card out. I take the card out. I don't want to lose the card because You send it the card, you ain't gonna get it back. So let me give me 1 second. Let me find out because I know there's different copies. Yeah, that's a KB. I'm just gonna look it up. You heard me what I said. 9496 is not gonna be a 98. I took a close look at it. So you heard what I guess what it's gonna be. So you guys agree with me, or you think it made the 98, or you think it made 96, 94, or maybe lower? Put your guesses in, guys. I'll show you the book one more time. Again, it's the bright red. If I say it's not gonna be a 98, if I found something, pretty much sure that it's not gonna be a 98 because I ain't got that luck. All right, South Paul Brad gives his guess 9.4. Thank you so much, appreciate that. All right, I'll show you the back one more time. I don't know what I saw before that it didn't make it, but I must have saw something. Maybe there was a tick or something. I don't know. But for some reason, I saw that it did not make. And I predicted 9496. This is the KB reprint newsstand edition. So I'm guessing maybe there's a KB reprint direct edition. Maybe I'll have to look that up. All right, so we got a 9.4 from Brad, a 9.0 from Lord. My prediction was a 9.4 to 9.6 because I said I saw something. Looks pretty clean though. Yeah, it looks pretty clean because that's why it's, I'm thinking that I said 9.4, 9.6. It didn't make the cut of a 9.8, but I think it made enough where it's a near mint book. All right, so we got a 9.4, 9.0, and I said a 9.4, 9.6. So let's see if me and Southpaw Brad 9.4 came out. Let's see. Now it came out 9.6. There you go. 9.6 and white pages. Yeah. No, nice. But I mean, this book is not as old as the other ones that came white pages. This book is at least 20-some years old. But again, it is what it is. I'll take it. Like I said, I predicted it. Would have been nice at 9.8, but I saw something that it did not make the cut. But I got my 9.6 PC book. I do have the number one in this and a 9.8. This is just a KB reprint. So I like to collect, second printings and direct newsstands. I try to, get different ones. I found some Toys R Us reprint ones that I sent in. I like to find different books. All right. So last book of the night. Let's see what is the last book. Tough book. This is King Size Annual X-Men number 5. All right. Fantastic Four, Arkin, and Franklin Rich's appearance. It's a newsstand copy, and it is from 1981. So this book is 40-something years old. Let's take a look. You can see a corner. It doesn't look that good on there. It looks, these are tough, man. These King Size Annuals, a corner there. Let's see the back. I would love to get this in a 9.8, but I don't think this is going to be a 9.8 because these annuals are tough. You can see right in the corner that doesn't look good. That looks, can't tell. If it focuses, it would tell you what it is. So it looks like a line or something there, right? There it is. Yeah, it looks like a rub or something. All right. That's it. All right, so already a 9.2 and a 9.0. Okay. Let me go into the video and see what I thought it was. Okay, let me share the screen. Here we go. High 8, 9 maybe. X-Men number 5 annual. You got the X-Men and the Fantastic Four on the cover. 75-cent book. Again, I don't know what this is thick book, but this is gonna be tough. Again, I paid for 7, so anything 7, but I would love to have this reach the 9 area. All right, there you go, guys. You heard. the book 7 or higher, but I looked at the book and I said I'll be thrilled if it comes 9 or higher. So, and I got 2 predictions already. Lord said 9.2. South Pole Press said 9.0. Again, when I bought the book, 7. Send it to get pressed. Get them back. I look at the book. From there, it looks like one hell of a job Erod did, and it looked like it should be in the 9 range. Again, does pressing help? Yeah, absolutely. The books, when I first buy them, looks totally different when I get them back. And when I got this book back, as you can see, my prediction went from when I paid for 7, went from a 7 to like hopefully a 9 or higher. So this is the last book, man. So we got 9.2, 9.0, and you heard me 9. So did this book make the 9s? And it did. 9.2. White pages again. 40-year-old book, guys. 40 years old book. White pages. Wow. I don't know if it's the page quality at this point in time in the 80s, that the page quality is different, that doesn't get to be off white and they stay whiter. I don't know. Maybe these books were not read, that people didn't go through them like back in the days. I don't know. But a newsstand copy, I'll take it. 9.2, man. I just missed the 9.4, but that's great, man. Damn. When I bought these books, again, I go shopping 7 ranges, and sometimes they look a little better. That's why I get them pressed. And then they coming back 9s. They're coming back 9, 9.2, 9.2. Damn, and this is not a regular book. This is an annual, so it's a little thicker, 75 cents. So wow, what a unboxing! What amazing unboxing I have today. Wow, usually it never goes this great, but wow, there was a little disappointment with the 7 on that one book, but everything else, wow. 9.2 newsstand copy. X-Men number 5, guys. Number 5. I'll take that. So let's go through the books. You saw the X-Men. All right. Next book was the Ultimate Spider-Man KB Toys reprint newsstand edition. I'm gonna find out if there's a direct one or if they're all just newsstands. But a 9.6, almost made a 9.8, white pages. All right. So right here, these 2 books back to back, white pages. Even though this one is only 20-some years old, that one's 40, but still, that was 2. Okay, next book was the Transformers. All right, 9.2. Again, white pages. That's 3 in a row. And this book came out in 84. Another 40-year-old book, white pages, 9.2. All right, white pages. So right there, back to back to back, white pages. This was off-white to white. All right, didn't make the white cut, but again, came back a 9.2 newsstand copy. And this book is from 1979. All right. Again, it would have made a higher grade, but there was some foxings. You can see right there, like on this side. So this book would have came out higher than that, 9.4 or 9.6. 9.6. Who that said? I said it definitely would have came back at 9.4 or higher. But I'm happy with the 9.2. Again, didn't pay much for that book. So that broke the streak of the white pages. But this was another humongous home run right here. Luke Cage, King Size Annual, 9.4 white pages. All right, white pages. So if it wasn't for the 9.2, but that's okay. White pages. So that was 4 white pages. All right. Dang, I'm telling you, man, I was on a streak with this white pages stuff. 9.2, another home run here. White pages. Another book from 1975, guys. 1975 to have white pages. All right. Wow. All right, that puts it, I think, what, five books, white pages, 5 books. All right. Well, this definitely had to come about white pages. I don't think it was that old, but this was the grade. That was, everybody was a little disappointed with the 7.5. I think it should have been just a little slightly higher. New standard edition 153. Again, I believe 125 or 135 to the end run 155 are the least made books that are out there. Low print run. So 7.5, it is the newsstand. So it did make the cut. It did make the cut. Of course, it's gonna be white pages. And this book did come out in 94. So again, this book is over 20 years old too. I mean, we all thinking modern books, but they're getting older and older. So here's the other one. Came back in 8.0. The other one was a 7.5, 8.0. This was a direct edition. Again, another low print run. This is issue 140, so it's up there. So again, just slightly higher than the other one. The other one was a 7.5. This was an 8.0. I don't think too much of a big difference in that. And then I just took it because this is an iconic cover. It's not a key cover, but an iconic cover of Batman Detective Comics. Came back at 9.2, and again, white pages from 1986. Another 40-year-old book, guys. White page. This is what makes it even better. You get a book and it comes back white pages. That's a whole lot better, you know. And you're getting a decent grade. And the last book, the first book, the last book, my second printing of Amazing Spider-Man 362. This is printing number 2. All right. 9.6 white pages, almost midnight. But my first print of issue 362 is, I believe it's a 9.6 or 9.8. You know what? Let me go check. I thought it was a 9.6. Let me just show, or maybe I'm confusing it with the other Amazing Spider-Man one that I got. Give me 1 second. I think I'm confusing it with the other cover. Yeah, I definitely confused it with the other cover. I was thinking of Amazing Spider-Man 252, not 362. And 361. 361, I have a 9.6. 362 first printing, I got a 9.8. I got a 9.8. So I got a 9.6 white pages to go with the 9.8. So I got the 9.8 on this. So 9.6 is good enough. Second printing. Guys don't realize that a lot of times people don't have second printing books and great, but I do, because I think they're awesome. So that was my haul. I think I did very, very well, which is rare for me to say. Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. We go into chat. Bro, great job. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sapo Brad. Start the auction now. These are PC books, baby. PC books. Congratulations. Great. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. I will be doing a Modern 15 book unboxing Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday. Shit. I'm working the freaking nights this week. I'll definitely try to watch it. So, you know, cross my fingers, you know, give you some cat luck, and hopefully, you know, you get lucky like I did, you know. So that's it. I do have another economy order still sitting at CGC. It would have been processed probably already, but the card I gave him was used up, so I had to send a different card for payment, because sometimes they take too long. So once they get processed and I pay for that order, then I can do my unboxing. It's going to be a 2-parter unboxing for Erod Press Books, because I send them 40 books, I believe. So I can't send 40 books. I ain't get that type of money. So I will open it up and do one part, 20 books, and one part, the other part, 20 books. Again, I don't know what's in the box. Who knows? 40 books is a lot of books. And it's been a long time. So once I do those 2 parts and send them in to CGC, and you know, I am trying to make my goal of 1K in slabs 1K. I am up to 960. Now I am 40 away from 1K. And we're not even halfway through the year yet. And I got these right here, which is 10. And these are PC books. They're not going to, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the Invaders book, the lower grade. I don't know yet. I got to see. Because sometimes I'm trying to keep some doubles of certain issues instead of getting rid of it, you know, number ones and stuff like that. And that's it, guys. Leave some comments. Let me know. Again, guys, don't forget all the stuff, the free giveaways. I'm going to go through the giveaways one more time, just at the end. So just for people who joined in that don't know about the giveaways. All right. If you go into Heroes Con, which is next month, there is a deadline for this on my video that you must enter, because I'm going to pick the winner before I go there. But you must be going to Heroes Con to enter for this video. The link is below. You go into Heroes Con, just follow the rules, and you can win this Lego Batman from me at Heroes Con. So don't forget to enter. But you know what? We also got this one. We got free giveaway number 27. This is donated by Brooklyn Born 718. Is a 9.6 white pages champion number 1. The link to enter on that one is also in the link below in the comments. So definitely check them out. And anytime, well, I'm gonna try to pick this champion one before Heroes Con, just in case somebody at Hero Con wins, so I can bring it with me. And so the winning of this will be also coming up shortly, even though I didn't put a deadline number, but I'm letting you know now. And any super chats that I get on any of my shows, even this one, will get you an entry for this Grogu Star Wars Black Series action figure. All right. Again, only ship within the United States. So, but you can still enter if you want to wait. If you win it, give it as A-OK, or ship it to one of your friends and then ship it to overseas if you like. That, you know, it's up to you. You know, you could still enter. And Chef goes, another very interesting CGC unboxing. Thank you so much. Yeah, this one turned out good. Usually some horror stories. You know, this, that, and everything. But it turned out good. It turned out good, man. So I'm pretty pleased. Not bad. So that's it, guys. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully you get to see you. Heroes Con's coming around the corner. My man Who Dat is going to Dallas Con. So if you guys are going to Dallas Con, you know, hood up Who Dat and, you know, meet up and, you know, have some fun, talk about comics and stuff like that. And that's it, guys. So I really appreciate everybody. Enjoy your weekend. And like I always like to say, the cat is out.